Myself Shrikant Kumar Thakur, and I have been serving as a TGT Social Science in JNB Rothak. Today I have been invited to throw some lights on the importance of National Education Policy 2020. It has been 3 years since NEP 2020 was launched, keeping in mind to transform our education system totally. But I would like to ask why there is need of a change. Do you have answer? Anyone? If you ask the same question to me, then I'll answer that I strongly believe that a student shouldn't be taught in the same way by which his teacher was. This is the need of the hour, because change is the only constant thing. So keeping this thing in consideration, our union government has introduced a new education policy 2020, keeping overall development in mind. So there are some certain points. First one is early childhood education. Since we had just our Rajnikant sir, library sir, discussed the importance of our ancient education policy, ancient education system, in which we had a system of Gurukul. But now when we see at NEP 2020, they are saying that this early childhood education should be started at an age of 3 years. It means that we are mentally progressive. Our upcoming generation is mentally progressive, so we shouldn't wait for 5 or 6 years like our parents did. Second, school education. Now they have given a formula of 5 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4, we all are aware of that. Then after, we have multidisciplinary education. Now this is the most important. Why it is required? We all are living in 21st era, and in this era we should be overall developed. Being an expertise in any particular field is not required at this moment. I would like to quote an English proverb here that in this era we should be jack of all trades instead of being master of any particular. Keeping this thing in mind, NEP has also introduced the artificial intelligence, then after vocational training, skill development programs, and recently, a day before yesterday, our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji has announced that if they come in the next tenure, the India will be the third largest economy. But what is the basis of that? How can he claim this? Because everyone knows that India is the largest nation of youth, and now our youth are being empowered by giving proper training. Second, that is promotion of Indian language. It is quite sadful that we are going away from our roots. We should remember that if we are continuously becoming away from our roots, our existence may be endangered. So again, to give our glory back, NEP has also made a provision of inculcating mother tongue, and it is strongly recommended that the primary education must be given in mother tongue. But again, for a diverse country like India, we should not do this, because India is a land of diversity. Again, learners should be given freedom to explore themselves. And then after, last, that is higher education reforms. Former speakers like Sagarika ma'am, Talukdar sir has emphasized that we have an option of exit at any point of time, and again the same course, same credit will be credited, and if in future if we want to enter again in the course, we can resume. But in the previous education policy it was not like that. A part 2 student was considered as non-graduate, but now he or she will be considered as part 2 pass. And in last, I am quite hopeful that NEP will serve as an aspiring tool for our nation, and it will be very beneficial for our nation, and we can be developed from developing nation. Thank you everyone.